Okay, part 2. Sorry about that, guys. Taking the Lasix. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyway, I looked down and all of a sudden, I was telling you guys about my vape battery. It was down to maybe 1%. And like I said, it was an old battery anyway, but I hadn't replaced them because I was trying to save money. And the one I had bought a month ago, like I said, the charger part here, you know, that charges into your USB cord, let loose and shoved all the way in there. Now I noticed they've totally redesigned it. Also, the button kept sticking while I had learned how to unstick the button, take part of it apart and unstick the button. But I know if they've redone that now. We ended up going into Crawfordville. Thank goodness. This was about 6 o'clock at night. And they had, sorry about the dinging. They had a vape shop that was open till, well, the only vape shop, till 7 o'clock. So I ended up running there and getting them a new battery, which I didn't want to do because it was like twice as much as the one. I have one coming, but this was like twice as much for the same kind. But you know, you just don't have a choice. And yeah, I know it seems silly because I'm vaping with no nicotine, but it's just a habit thing. And you know, now's not the time to have to do away with it. I don't want to stop vaping. I enjoy it. To me, it's kind of like I'm still smoking, but not doing the harm. And I make my own vape juice, like I've talked about before, and it's just vegetable glycerin. You can add a little bit of water if you want. Depends on how thick your glycerin is, and probably where you live. Now, when I was in Wyoming, I had to add a little bit of water. Here, I've noticed because of the higher temperature and the humidity and stuff, I don't have to. And then just some of your extracts, you know, which you can get Amazon or wherever, you know. I know some people make it that they put nicotine in it. Like I said, I don't. I'm off the nicotine, so I don't do that. Anyway, we got that, thank goodness. I really appreciate my husband doing that. And then Cameo Vlogs on here. She had messaged me a while ago, and she does some wonderful looming and crocheting work. Well, she had messaged me a while ago and said, "Hey, do you have a knitting machine?" And I said, "Well, I had one. It was like the ultimate sweater thing, and I never could really get it to work, and I resold it." She goes, "Well, I have this one, and I'm going to send it to you." And I was kind of hoping that maybe it was the round one. She said she never used it. She thought I would have fun with it. And it came in yesterday, and I'm going to have fun with it. I haven't gotten to play with it yet, but let's see. This is what it is. It's one of those round ones, and she sent the book and everything. So thank you so much again. I told her thank you and posted it on Facebook right away, but I just want to make sure. And then by the time we got home, you know, because we can't afford to really be eating out and stuff. We've had some unexpected expenditures again this month already. So we just ended up making a noodle mix with tuna in it, you know, and then had some sliced veggies. Because it was fast and easy. Brad was right in the middle of taking the second bench out, which proved to be the hardest one. We thought, okay, he already took out one bench. The second bench is going to be a cakewalk. No. That has been a mother bear. So we still have the very back of it. He needs to actually get it. He's going to get a jigsaw. Saw and cut that off and then finish it up, because if we take the very back off, there's a bunch of wires hidden behind there, you know, and stuff. We don't want to have those exposed, so that's what we're gonna do. I was trying to set up an art studio with the passenger seat, and my husband even said he thought that might be too tall for me, that I couldn't touch with my feet. Well, I can, but the problem is I keep having to push up in the seat with my legs and stuff, and over the doghouse, and I was starting to fall, and I caught myself, and the entire right side of my body, from my chest down, hurt so bad. I must have pulled some muscles big time. So, and my knee was just killing me last night. I was having to use a cane in here and stuff. You know, I used the TENS unit and that helped relieve some of the pain in the knee. But I just couldn't even move. I mean, I don't think the arthritis is just... Brad said, he said, we need to get you to a doctor and get some tests. And he goes, I don't know what's wrong. He said, but something is. He said, you've already fought the rheumatoid arthritis. And I have osteoarthritis as well, which most women do. In our age bracket of 50 plus. But he goes, something really changed, you know, as far as, because I've always been a very active person no matter what weight, and always very mobile. So, you know, in due time we'll get that done. I know everybody, you know, I said, you know, there's some, even in Panacea, which is just up the road, there's a sliding scale fee clinic. We just don't have any extra money right now. We've got about $60 left for the month. Good thing everything, and that's taking out the rent money that we owe already, because we'll, you know, want to make sure everything's covered. We'll be okay because we bought enough groceries and everything that, you know, dog food and cat food comes first, and the cat litter, and then we bought what we need as long as Brad is fishing and supplementing our food, our meat with fish, which I need the potassium, because I am already having quite a few leg cramps, even though I'm taking a potassium. It's not the same kind. There's the gluconite or whatever is potassium. It's not the same as the potassium chloride. It's formulated differently, and it binds differently. And if you know anything about chemistry or anything, you'll understand that. You know. Already feeling that. So I'm eating bananas, and I'm eating potassium-rich foods, lots of greens and stuff like that. So I'm doing the best I can there, and then one of the best sources is fish. So he's working on that. You know, it is what it is. I'll talk more about the pain level and what I'm doing to overcome some of the things we have encountered having moved here in a few minutes. This morning, Brad made blueberry muffins. It was just a small mix, but it's enough for us. And like I said, now he's gone fishing. And I'm going to do some painting here in a little bit. And I'm going to stop this here and do a part 3 because guess what? The LASIK have hit again. I hope you guys are laughing about this woman who keeps running to the bathroom. Be back in a few. Bye.